guys, I'm Tunmise. I'm a producer, I'm a guitar player, I'm an artist. So today I would love to illustrate my style of playing on the guitar. Enjoy it.
Hey viewers, still your girl Ephraim Blessing, and this is the Music Reel. I know you already met my guest for today, Tunmise. Tunmise is a renowned performer, he's a singer, he's an artist, he's a guitarist, he's an instructor, he's a vocal coach. He's everything in his body. Okay, Tunmise, you're welcome on set with me today. Please, can you tell the viewers just a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Oluwatunmise Daramola. And I've been doing music for quite a while. I've been in this scene since I was a kid. So I was born into a family that loved music so much. My dad, my mom, they love music. I can remember them playing live music and several other music. I think that really helped me, to love music more passionately. And growing up, I've worked with several bands, several artists, based on live performances and album projects, artists like Niniola, Teniola, World, Peruzzi, and many more. So right now, in this season, I'm doing my own thing as an artist and projecting myself as a global brand. And I'm thankful for the journey so far. It's been amazing.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's good to know. So with working with so many bands, what are the experiences that you've gathered working with artists, with bands, even producers, singers, the experiences you've gathered over this time?
Yeah, I think those things have helped me to become a better person in music. Working with several people, obviously, I've gained mastery in what I'm doing as a music person. And I've learned a lot about music in general, about how to sing, about how to produce, and several other things. And that has made me who I am today. So it's a beautiful experience so far.
So are you saying you've had it all rosy, or you've had challenges?
Yeah, I've had challenges.
So what are the challenges that you've encountered?
Okay. I have several challenges, with different people, especially musicians. Several musicians are not disciplined. And the kind of mindset they have, it's alarming, and it looks like there's so much lawlessness in the music industry. Anybody can do whatever they like. The band owner, there's no law that protects or that decides how a band owner should operate, or the band member should operate, or artists, or to the band, and several other things. So there's no structure, and that is actually, it was like a mess. And I was actually able to come out of that by building myself so much more that you can hardly find someone like me, not because I'm the best, but because I'm the best version of myself, and because of the uniqueness of who I am. So I want to make sure that you are at your best behavior when you're dealing with me. So I build myself so much more that I'm highly respected to cover up that last season. That's what's up for me.
Okay. So since you're talking about yourself now, if you were to offer solutions to those challenges to anybody out there, what would you give? What advices would you give?
Yeah, I think the structure. We go back to the structure. Everything has to be in place. We need to go back to how things should be done. Like there has to be some sort of contract between the band owners, band members, artists, the band, so everybody knows what to do and what not to do. talking about the modus operandi, so anybody can just do whatever they like. So there's a guideline to what you can do and what you should do. And if you default, you know what you're expecting. So everything has to be in place that way. So that, I think that's one of the things we need to look into.
Okay. How long have you been playing the guitar? How many years?
Wow, I think it should be more than a decade now.
More than a decade. Okay. So I'm an upcoming guitarist. Where do you think I should start from, and how do you think I should be able to be comfortable with my own sound on the guitar and not get influenced with all the, would I call it, how rock players play and want to sound so energetic all the time and all of that? So what advice would you give to me?
Yeah, I can relate perfectly to what you're saying. I think how it worked for me is that I was able to pass through the process. I was able to learn from those that have done it right. So I was very patient to grow. I wasn't too anxious to get into the end point. So I started learning from the scratch, and I was very patient. I submitted myself to people that are doing it right, giving them room to mentor me properly, And I actually gave room for, YouTube is actually very helpful, like I learned a lot from YouTube. So I beyond people around me, because I like to project myself as a global person, so I don't want to be a local person. So I learned a lot from masters all abroad, abroad, and several other people, which has kind of build me up to who I am right now. So I think if you're able to put all of this in place, so after learning from people, now you need to build your own sound. You need to find yourself. Okay, this is how I should sound. This is how I want to sound. Then you have to start bringing out that personality, that originality, because that what makes you at the end of the day. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me paint this picture. Imagine you're in a room, and then for a day you are given the power to cause any change in Nigeria.
Okay.
You are the president for a day, and then you are told to make a change in the music industry.
Okay.
What would those changes be?
Okay, I think first thing I would like to work on is the image of the music industry. Painting a picture to the world that music is beyond fun. Because there's an ideology, a mindset, which is part of the challenges though, that music is just fun, you're just happy. Which is true, but that's not all about music, because music, I see music like a weapon. Music has so much power to transform. It can literally change you. It has done a lot. Several times you are depressed, you listen to a certain kind of music and you're back. Yeah. So music has a lot to do. I'm creating so much value in the music industry that I'm looking forward to a guitar player being endorsed, a bassist, a pianist, and another thing I look forward to is, which is part of the challenge I faced, I couldn't have access to gadgets, because I'm a gadget person. I love gadgets so much, but I was limited because of the circumstances around. So I look forward to bringing people from abroad to be established in Nigeria, so that these things can be available at affordable prices. Yeah. Also, for me, I think two things are very, very important to me, which are structure. There have to be structure in place, creating legal grounds that guides the modus operandi of what is happening in the music industry, so everybody knows what to do and what not to do. And also investing massively. The government should invest massively in the music industry. It's obvious that music is really projecting Nigeria as a big deal to the world right now. Like the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid are doing so great. So I think it's wise enough that we actually focus more on what is working. At least we can start from there, so we have a good head from there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me ask you, what's your favorite genre of music?
Wow, I actually have more than one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm an African person when it comes to music. Highlife for me it's beautiful music. I can relate to the local sound, and there's this sweetness that comes from highlife music, the percussion, the bass, the guitar, and several other things. And I think Afro music, judging judging from where I started from, I listen so much to Afro music, fella music. So I love Afro music and jazz music. So I think these three combinations for me.
Okay, that's nice. Before you leave us in the studio today, I want you to give like in 1 minute, 1 minute 30 seconds, just a specific musical lesson to our viewers, both for guitar or singing.
Okay, so I discovered like, will I say arc? Life arc? Or
Life
music
hack.
arc?
Okay.
Let me call it music arc. Your mind is the big thing. Try to tune your mind. If you can tune your mind, every other thing will fall in place. Beyond learning your instrument, you have to learn your instrument first, or you have to learn how to sing and every other thing. But if your mind is in tune, then, because for me, I don't play with my fingers. I don't sing with my voice. I sing with my mind, with my heart. That's where it comes from. If it's right there, then it's going to write anywhere without my fingers, my vocals, or whatever. What have you?
Okay, thank you very much. Well, you heard him. He said, start from your heart, be patient, stay true to yourself, and own your own sound. This is still the music girl, and I'm still your girl, Ephraim Blessed. Tmgshow, it's been so lovely having you with
so
us.
much.
It's a very great honor, And so we come your way again next time. This is still the music girl. I'm still Blessed Ephraim. Have a nice weekend. Bye.